Yes, everything's good, Mum. No, I don't want to speak to the cat. Mum, don't put the cats on. Mum, I'm not talking to the cats. Not. Hello, hello, Wizzy. Are you okay? Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you want to put Mum back on? Yeah. Mum, I told you, don't make me talk to the cats. Anyway, I gotta go now. Okay. Right. Okay. Love you. Bye. Oh. Hi guys, I thought I haven't done a proper music review in a while, so I pick an older release, one that came out a couple of years ago, but it's pretty good. Well, I wouldn't sell you music that I didn't like because I'm not going to buy it. So here we go. This is a band called Rosetta. The album called A Determinism of Morality. Now it's their third release, like as a full-length album. Their previous work's a lot louder, a lot heavier, whereas this seems to be a lot more cleaner in production. They're basically a metal band, quite progressive. They term their music as music for astronauts. This is because their lyrics and the themes in their music tend to talk about space and sort of humanity, the man lost in the world of space. Their first album, the Galilean Satellites, very heavy, very distorted and full of reverb and feedback to give this kind of like bigness of sound. Of course, with the idea of it being space, there are a lot of like instrumental kind of quiet passages. Then they released their second album, which was called Wake Lift, which was kind of elaborating more on these themes. And their third release, the one I'm talking about, is a bit more. It's quite abstract, really. It could be talking about. It's talking about renewal, about evolving and changing, and the lyrics are very abstract because it's talking about like nature as well as destruction and kind of sort of a phoenix kind of revolution, as it were. That made absolutely no sense at all, but it don't matter because the music's good. Very strong rhythm sections, the drums and the rhythm guitars, but the melodies are also very pretty. So you've got the heaviness balanced up with the very pretty, delicate melodies. A lot of delay effects to give this kind of sparseness of sound. The first track, a reel, I think it's called, a yell. It's very much similar to their earlier sounds. Very heavy, quick to get into it, but they're not a thrashy, fast band. They're very slow to mid-tempo. So as I say, because it's sort of progressive, they're normally trying to build up crescendos, so it's gradually building. This one's pretty much full on, a lot of breakdowns, a lot of shouting. But their later tracks, such as Je n'ai, I'll get the French right, Je n'en connais pas la fin, which roughly translates as I do not know the end, is a lot more dramatic, a lot more dynamic, but a lot slower, and it gradually builds up, and it kind of just seems to keep building. So if you expect like a payoff, you might not get it because it's about the journey. It's about the journey that the music takes. The best tracks, I think, are sort of towards the end. You have like a group of three songs that are kind of taking on this theme of transforming. So you've got Release, which is very loud and cathartic. Then you have Revolve, which uses interesting use of gang vocals for the first time. So I didn't mention in Release it also has a bit of clean vocals, which is a bit different for the band. But the second one, it starts off with gang vocals, and again it's using similar motifs and rhythms that the previous song had. And then it comes to Renewal, which is a lot more heightened, I think that is the word, heightened, and then the final track, which is like 10 minutes long, is the title track of the album, which is definitely the best by far. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's another one, an instrumental one called Blue Day for Kratoa, and that's kind of like in the previous album Wakelift, the Temetnosk thing, which like was a very slow instrumental track that kind of built over 10 minutes, whereas this album's a lot tighter, a lot more concise. The songs are 6 to 7 minutes bar the title track, so they're not elaborating too much, they're keeping it quite concise, but there's still a lot of things happening, a lot of changes happening throughout the song structures. But I think it's a very good album. The band are very good. So if you're not into loads of shouting, although in earlier efforts the vocals were quite drowned out by the amount of distortion and sound, the production on this, the vocals come through a lot more and you can hear the lyrics and stuff. So I'd ask you to check them out, and that is the end of my music review. Laters.